Apple's upcoming iPhone 17 Air has already got a lot of people talking, but a recent leak has brought some bad news for fans. According to a new report, this phone might have trouble lasting a full day on a single charge. That's definitely not something you want to hear about a premium phone, especially in 2025. A well-known tipster named Instant Digital has shared that the iPhone 17 Air will likely have a battery size of less than 3000 mAh. While the exact number wasn't confirmed, it's expected to be somewhere around 2800 mAh. That's a pretty small battery, especially for a phone that's supposed to have a big screen and a powerful processor. To help manage battery life, Apple is planning to use a special feature iOS 26 called Adaptive Power Mode. This feature can help save energy by lowering the screen brightness, slowing down the phone's performance in some areas, and delaying tasks that don't need to be done right away. While this can stretch the battery a bit longer, it's not a perfect solution. Most people don't want to use their phone in power-saving mode all the time. It makes everything feel slower and dimmer. Without that mode turned on, there's a chance the phone won't last until bedtime unless it's plugged in or used with a special battery case. Interestingly, rumors suggest that Apple might also release a battery case made just for this phone. A recent survey showed that more than 78% of people said they didn't want to rely on a battery case. Only 5% thought Apple's efficiency updates would be enough to fix the issue. Around 17% said they might consider buying the phone if it's cheaper than the Pro models. This clearly shows that battery life is going to be one of the biggest concerns for buyers. So why does this phone have such a small battery? The answer is the design. Apple is aiming to make the iPhone 17 Air only 5.5 millimeters thick. That would make it the thinnest iPhone ever made. It will look sleek and be easy to carry, but there just won't be much room inside for a big battery. Earlier reports mentioned a 2800 mAh battery, and now there's talk it could be even smaller. Even though it's thin, this phone won't be small overall. It's expected to have a 6.6-inch screen, which would make it the second largest iPhone in the lineup. Only the iPhone 17 Pro Max will be bigger, with a 6.9-inch screen and a much larger 5000 mAh battery. To make things more challenging, the screen on the iPhone 17 Air is expected to support a 120 Hz refresh rate. That means everything on the screen will look smoother, but it also uses more power. So while the display might look great, it will drain the battery even faster. But not everything is bad news. Some leaks suggest that Apple has made some big changes to improve the phone's efficiency. The display and internal components are said to be redesigned to use less power. On top of that, iOS 26 will include better battery management tools. The phone is also expected to come with Apple's own custom Wi-Fi chip and a special C1 modem. These parts are supposed to use less energy than before, which might help get more life out of the small battery, though not by a lot. In terms of performance, the iPhone 17 Air is going to be powerful. It should come with Apple's new A19 chip, built on a 3nm process and 12 GB of RAM. That means it will run apps smoothly and handle multitasking with ease. As for the design, this phone might look different from the others. It's rumored to be the only model with a titanium frame, which makes it feel high-end but still lightweight. On the back, it will likely have just one 48-megapixel camera, placed in a rectangular bar. The design is said to be clean and simple. The final thing that will influence people's decisions is the price. If the iPhone 17 Air is priced close to the Pro models, users will expect better battery life. But if it's more affordable, people might be willing to accept some compromises in exchange for its thin design and high-end look. We'll have to wait for the official launch to see how Apple presents this phone. But one thing is clear: people will be debating whether the design is worth the weaker battery.